Hello, good morning. Welcome to Yoga with Matthew, live in the desert. I'm here in the Coconino National Forest outside of Sedona in Arizona. It's really beautiful. The morning is nice and bright. And this morning I wanted to put together a practice for you guys, just a quick morning practice centering around getting yourself in a good frame of mind for the day, and particularly around our ability to focus our attention. So this is one of the things that yoga helps us cultivate, this superpower, the application of our attention. So throughout your day, when you notice your thoughts going somewhere dark or unproductive or self-deprecating, we can realize in that moment that we have the power to place our attention where we want to place it. And the more we put attention on negative thoughts, the more we're going to feed the energy of those. So today's practice will be about putting our attention where we want to put it. Cool. So let's get started. So we're actually going to start briefly on our backs, and we'll leave the knees raised. So you can take a moment to just settle into the floor. If you woke up with a little bit of stress or unease, now's a good time to sort of reset that. So settle into your breath. If you're not already breathing through the nostrils, let the breath flow in and out. Deeper breaths. Feeling the breath come into the body. Feeling the body relax as you exhale. So already we'll practice just placing our attention on the flow of breath just for a few more rounds. Nice, and we'll wake with a smile. We'll hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side just a little bit as you squeeze the knees in, compressing the abdominal organs, getting them ready to function well for the day. And then we'll move into a reclined pigeon stretch here to wake up the glutes and hips. So we'll place the right ankle on the left thigh, interlace the fingers in the crease of the left knee, and pull the leg in towards you. And breathe as you do so, gradually bringing it in a little bit closer. Feeling the tissues of the body starting to open as they receive breath and blood flow. And release. We'll go to the other side, left ankle onto the right thigh, fingers interlace behind the right knee crease. Pull the leg in towards you. When you arrive, breathe. And one more full breath. And release. So from here, we're going to rock up and we're going to land in boat pose. Oh, hummingbird just came through. That was cool. So we'll point the toes. Engage our focus, steady gaze through that gap between the big toes. If your low back is sagging down, lift it up. Release the hands. A few more rounds of breath here. And we'll lower down once to hover above the floor, waking up the abdomen. 3, 2, 1, and lift. A few more breaths in boat. Keep that gaze engaged. And we'll release the legs. We'll swivel them behind us. We'll come to hands and knees. Tabletop pose. We'll take a few cat-cows, warming up the spine. Always very important to do in the morning. So we not only warm up the spine to warm the body and warm it for movement, but this also helps to increase the flow of cerebral spinal fluid, making all the neurotransmitters and information from the brain to the body happen a little more smoothly. So we'll take one more round of each. And we'll come back to a neutral spine. We'll inhale the left leg back. We'll reach the right arm forward. And again, we'll work on finding that steady gaze. So bring the eyes to a point in front of you. This is known in yoga as the drushti. This gaze helps us root our attention in the present moment. Excellent. We'll tuck in once, rounding the spine. We'll extend fully, activating all the way through the leg and the arm. Right hand comes down. We're going to keep that left leg driving back. And we're going to lower the chin and chest to the mat. Press up into the arms. Press back for three-legged dog. We'll stack the left hip over the right. Side body stretch. Elongate from the left hip up to the left shoulder. And breathe. Leg comes underneath you. Rock back and forth. Step the left foot forward. Find your runner's lunge. Right leg is straightening. Breathe into that right hip flexor. Great to wake the hips up in the morning as well. And step it forward. We'll hang out in a forward bend just for a moment. You can shake the head and neck around a little bit. And we'll bend in the knees. Hands come to prayer. Let's sit back into chair pose. Find that steady gaze. Place your attention in the present. We're here right now. Arms come out to the sides. Big breath in, arms overhead. Hands back to prayer. Exhale to stand. Inhale, arms lift up. Take an easy back bend. And exhale to fold. We're going to walk both feet back to downward facing dog. We're going to pedal the heels a little bit here. Exhale, both heels down. And we'll come back to the hands and knees. We'll take a couple more cat-cows. See if your spine feels any different this time around. And back to center. So this time we're going to reach the right leg back and the left arm forward. Steady gaze engages. tuck. And we'll exhale to reach. Left hand comes down. We'll keep driving that right leg back, pointing through the toe. Chin and chest find the mat. Push up, three-legged dog. Straighten the back leg fully. And stack right hip over left. Side body stretch. Nice. And tuck the right leg in, rock back and forth a few times. And step the right foot forward between the hands. Find your runner's lunge. Focus on straightening that left leg. Attention is in the present, in your body. And we'll step left foot forward. Hang out in a forward bend for a moment. Shake that head and neck around. We'll start the day without tension in the neck and shoulders. And we'll bend in the knees. We'll bring our hands to prayer. Chair pose. Arms outstretched. And overhead. Keep focusing. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, stand. Exhale, relax. Inhale, arms sweep up. Take an easy back bend. Hold it for a breath or two. And exhale, fold. We'll walk both feet back, downward facing. Taking a few breaths here. And we'll let the knees come down. You can sit back onto the heels. And we'll rest here for a couple moments. Hands can be placed flat on the thighs. Eyes closed. Shoulders back and down, crown reaching. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can always sit cross-legged too, no problem at all. So now we'll go one layer deeper into utilizing the power of our attention. So as our attention is grounded in this present moment right now, we can set an intention to be clear and focused today, to redirect back to the present moment when our mind wanders into unproductive places. So we'll take another few breaths to cultivate that. And we'll close with an Om to seal our work. Exhaling the breath you have. Inhaling the next breath. Om. And eyes open. So may your day be smooth and flowing and productive, and may you realize the power of your attention and where you choose to place it. Thanks for practicing with me. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for lots of free mindfulness, music, yoga, and meditation content. Thanks so much. If you like these videos, share with a friend. Namaste.